I feel like I would have stressed you out if I was
I don't know. You aren't as bad as one of them. One of the girls.
your kids.
Oh, it was my kids?
Yeah, if I was your kid.
Oh, I would have shot you. Long
Yeah.
I would have left you in the woods. There's nothing to laugh at.
What is up, you gorgeous little freaks? My name is Slydog, this is Mozark the Mad, and this is a bloody good time. And this time we had, I would say, our first real heavy hitter. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Some of the ones, everything we've watched before has been a movie.
Yeah.
This one was a moment.
Yeah, this one hit
Golly.
something personal.
Yeah. What I was alluding to a moment ago before we started recording, this wasn't what I consider a classic horror movie. This is more political commentary. It was
cultural commentary, society. I mean,
it wasn't a horror movie in what I consider a classical definition of a horror movie.
Sure.
That doesn't mean it wasn't disturbing.
No.
This was a very, very, very disturbing movie for me.
And just so y'all know, the movie that we alluded to in the last one with the Poughkeepsie tapes of something like this being done right, this is Megan is Missing. That is the movie that we watched, and I watched it years ago, and it disturbed the hell out of me the first time I watched it, which is probably a good sign.
Tells me you haven't gone too far.
Yeah.
We can bring you back.
I've still got a conscience somewhere.
Right. As long as you still felt that way after watching it again.
Oh, it held up. And that was what I was worried about, was because it's
you'd mentioned that. It had been, 10 years, 11 years since you saw it last, and you were worried that...
I never watched it again after that first time I watched it because of how brutal it was.
Yeah.
And so us watching it again, I was like, yep, this is holding up.
Yeah. This one gave me chest pains.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking. My chest hurts. After
really?
Yeah.
We need to get you a pacemaker.
After everything else I had done this year, probably so. Golly. No, this one, I think the reason my chest hurts is because the scene at the end.
Yeah.
You know what scene I'm talking about. I just did this in rage and fear and outrage. I've lost my voice on this one because my neck tightened up so much. This one was hard for me to watch. This one was really hard. You go first, because I don't have my thoughts collected.
Yeah, no, together, absolutely. So, I wanted to do this one following the Poughkeepsie tapes because we already did our review of the Poughkeepsie tapes, and it's trash. I mean, it was not a good movie. Megan is Missing is what that movie wanted to be.
See how much better the writing for being a cop was in just that 6 seconds?
Yeah, much better.
It is that movie done well,
yeah,
and in such a brutally creepy and disturbing way that it stays with you.
Yeah.
It's not for the faint of heart.
No.
By any means.
No. If you have any question about whether you want to or don't want to, unless you're a hardcore fan of this type of show, don't watch it.
Honestly, yeah, with how well done it was, and it's
And trigger warnings
yes,
right now.
yeah,
There is a lot of
manipulation, gaslighting, narcissism, like it goes through the gambit in such a sophisticated way that it's hard. It's hard to watch.
there's and I'm about to pick on some other horror movie podcasters, people who's like, this is the worst movie you've ever seen. And we've watched them and we've gone, this was trash. This is nothing. And I don't like these kind of movies. And I know that this is not a good movie. When people say on this one, it's disturbing and it's difficult to watch. Megan is Missing. If they say that about this one, listen to them. If they say it was not that bad, they're lying to you.
Or they're more far gone than we are.
They're irretrievable. They cannot be brought back. Yeah.
You tell me Megan is Missing isn't a big deal, I'm judging the hell out of you, man. I'm like, you need to get 6 feet away from me right now.
Yeah.
Open carry, bitch.
Okay.
It's a brutal movie, and it's because of the quality. That's the thing. And I think one thing that hit me...
I hate to say it, but you're absolutely right.
Yes!
The Poughkeepsie tapes, we discussed it, how it was too grainy and it was like just schlock. It was not good. I can't say that this movie was done well to make you think it was an enjoyable movie. It was done well to make this as miserable as possible.
Yes!
For the viewer. Ooh, I'm shaking.
Yeah. And that's the point, is that it was.
And that's the point. That's the effect they were looking for, and they achieved it way too well.
Yes. And especially... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I know we have talked about some of the actors and some of the writing and some of the stuff and some of the other movies we've talked about. Some good, some bad, some terrible, some really good. The two young ladies.
Yeah, the two main actors. Amy, right? Amy and Megan.
How good was that acting, though?
It was solid.
Like, she did, for her age and, like, experience and all that.
Yeah. I felt bad for her.
Yeah.
I know it's just a movie, but I'm like, golly, kid, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know who you two ladies are.
Man, y'all killed it.
You did. And I want to give you a hug and tell you that the world is not that bad, that people love you. Just be careful, because you broke my heart in this movie. You really, really did. Both of you just, you sold it very well, to the point where I'm shaking and my heart hurts. And I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. And I'm going to go find the dog and pet the dog for like an hour while I'm watching Bluey on Nickelodeon. You did great. And I hate that you had to have that part, because I know how terrifying it had to have been. You sold it. And I hope the best for you, and you know nothing but happiness and love from here on out, because that was difficult to watch. I can't imagine what it would have been like to try and perform.
And that was, to me, what was, from an artistic sense, right? What was so admirable with the cinematography and with the acting, with the camera placement, with how they did the found footage so much better than the Poughkeepsie tapes, where you forgot you were watching. You felt in it. And you get locked in, and it keeps you in this chokehold. Out
of all of the found footage movies I've seen, from Cannibal Holocaust through Blair Witch Project, Poughkeepsie tapes, all of the ones that I've seen, this one sucks you in.
Yeah.
And it doesn't let you go.
Yeah.
And it's subtle. But it's such a subtle, it's a hook.
Yeah.
I mean, it catches you in the neck and it pulls you in and it forces your eyes open and it makes you watch until the very end, and it hurts.
Wow, that's a gorgeous description of a horror movie.
This one hurts. Yeah, it's.
That was beautiful, man.
No, it wasn't.
No, but it was, and that's the thing, because that was the point.
That was the point.
Like,
this movie pulled it off.
Yes, and that's the thing. You watch a 90-minute movie, and it's not a spoiler to say the antagonist's name was Josh. You never see Josh's face. Mm-mm. You never know who he is, but they do it in a way that's not cliche. It's not overdone. It's very subdued to the point where towards the end of the movie, you start following basically from Josh's perspective, because he essentially takes over the camera without giving away any like raw information.
Yeah.
And man, it hits you right in the liver. The contrast is so good. Even the way they talked. And I think that's one of the reasons why the first time I watched this was when I was 19. And I think that's one of the reasons why it hit me so hard. Was because the girls and their ages and all that stuff.
That was your age at the time.
That was my generation. Yeah. Like, I remember being raised with those camcorders and like the advent of online chatting and
web chats.
Yeah. And chat rooms and all that stuff. And
this is before everybody realized, I think, how dangerous it actually could be.
Yeah.
I mean, even to this day, it's still very dangerous with kids getting online.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Predators being out there, just evil, evil, evil people. You read about it almost every day.
Yeah.
When this one was happening, this was at the forefront. This is when your evil characters were figuring out, hey, here's a wonderful tool for me. It showed how that tool was used to the maximum effect.
Yeah. It's when it was still novel. And so they were like, hey, this is this fun thing that we can use now. And it didn't first occur to you how maliciously it could be used.
Exactly. Yeah.
And though it was done so logically. Now, don't get me wrong, I will say the news reporters and stuff like that were very 2000.
Did you just giggle?
So important.
For the reenactment, yeah. The situation, absolutely not. It's no laughing matter, but this Hollywood-esque like reenactment that it's going to give the police clues to what's going on.
No, it's not going to happen.
They were,
which is when this happened. Though.
Exactly.
It was like 2007.
It's dated.
It's
dated in the news reporting and stuff like that, because they do have scenes where they have, news reports of like, tonight on, I don't know, 7-Eleven, a girl goes missing. We go with our live reporters to figure out what happened to them.
Right.
And it's ridiculous.
Right.
Compared to how it could have been, but that's how it was in 2005.
Yeah, that was what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that I did like about the police investigations and things like that, you felt like the police were really investigating.
Wasn't the script so much better?
It wasn't the script necessarily. The script was better. Don't get me wrong. And I hate comparing the two because this movie definitely stands on its own. There is nothing that we've watched before that is like this one. This is a standalone movie.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I don't know if it's the content, if it's the acting, if it's the writing, the directing, cinematography, whatever. This is a standalone movie. This one hurt me.
I think this was all of it, G, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The police reports seemed legit.
Mm-hmm.
They're purposefully and professionally cryptic.
Right.
For good reason.
Absolutely. Police didn't want to talk to the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And what information they gave away was very brief.
Mm-hmm.
Which gave it that feel of realism.
Mm-hmm.
It was something bad's gone down. We got missing kids. We need to get this solved before rather than later. And the actors and the writing and the directing portrayed that.
Yeah, they sold that part.
It gave that sense of urgency, of dread, of doom coming from people in authority. And I believe that officer, the guy that was the detective or whatever, he was just a little bits and clips, didn't say much, didn't have a big role, but he was at least, from my associates I have that are in law enforcement, that's the way they act.
Right. If you see a real news article or something in the news where they're going to talk to a police officer, that's what they'd say.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't this stuff where, oh, yeah, I mean, we went into the room and he was hanging guts up like it was Christmas lights.
Right.
Like, they're not going to say that.
No, they're not going to give you anything.
They're not going to give you anything. They're going to say that we have several leads. We're dealing with a lot of intel right now, and we're moving accordingly. Like,
and the fact that we saw the intel.
Yeah.
We knew what they were looking at. We knew the evidence that they were going through. We knew that what they were doing, what they were trying to hide, they couldn't hide from us. And that made it even more intense for me, because I'm thinking they're not going to get there.
Mm-hmm. Now, I warned you, I told you that there was a point where it's going to turn.
And it did.
And I'm very curious just to see your thoughts as to when was that turn for you? Because I know it still holds up 11 years later.
Yeah.
It still holds up where I know where the turn was for me.
Where the turn hit for me, I mean, when Megan goes missing.
Uh-huh.
You know, she's been talking to somebody on the camera. She goes missing. You're like, okay, she's gone.
Right.
The turn that I think you're talking about is the notification of the guy reporting to the FBI of the photos that popped up on his website.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And
can you trust me?
Yeah.
I trust you too. So like 20 minutes.
Okay. Bye, Josh.
Cool. Bye.
up until that point, this was a tense movie.
Mm-hmm.
When it hit that point is when it turned.
Yeah.
And when it turned, it turned with a haymaker.
Yeah.
I mean, it was here and it was boom, and it hit you dead square in the chest.
Yep.
And then sits on you and just hammers away.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm serious. My legs are jumping. My chest still hurts, and I'm twitchy.
I'm honestly proud of you for making it through the whole thing, because
Golly, I knew
this was the first horror movie I went through when we got to that scene that you were talking about, where I had to stop. Like,
So the first time you watched it, you hit the turn and went.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
The first time I watched it, I hit the turn, saw those images, hit the stop button, and I was up the rest of the night. I was like, I don't know how to process this, and I don't know who to talk to.
Yeah.
And it stuck with me.
Yeah.
It was so well done and so organically done that it felt too real to say that it was just a movie.
That's what I'm saying. This was not a movie. This was I don't even know. I don't have the word to describe what this was. And I'm a guy that prides himself on knowing words and using words and the power of words, and I don't have one. I don't know how to describe it.
But even in the darker aspects of it, you see what I'm talking about when we were watching the Poughkeepsie tapes versus this one when it comes to psychological torture.
Absolutely.
You saw the bad guy and how he played the psychological game.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to let your imagination do it. He was doing it.
He played different games with Megan and a different game with Amy.
Exactly. And you saw him turn even with Amy.
Yeah, you saw him figuring out I can't use that technique on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So she's the complete opposite of this one. She's the friend that's different than this one. I need to treat her different. And he started punching buttons, and it worked.
Yeah. And it was just, it's so sophisticated. I mean, it's hard to give this movie its accolades because of how well it's done, and it really is.
Subject matter is hard to give accolades to.
Yes.
It's done well. Horrible, violent, evil people will rot in hell for eternity that do this. And
don't get me wrong, I agree. This is just a new color on you.
But But this happens, and that's part
It
of the problem,
does.
is that this actually can and does happen.
Now, without giving anything away, I do want to ask, what did you think of the ending?
Oh, it was...
Was that not one of the most organic,
Yes.
honest, brutal
horrible
endings you could imagine?
Yeah.
Like,
Because it takes the villain Josh that we never see. It shows his absolute, utter contempt for human life.
yes.
It was without giving anything away, taking out the trash.
Yeah.
That's all it was to him. It was just...
He's literally,
Emotions turn
like,
off.
yeah, again, without giving anything away, he's literally looking at the sunrise as he walks away.
Right.
And,
Oh, that's pretty.
yeah. And just, I loved one of the things that made this movie so uncomfortable, and I don't know if you noticed it, but especially the second time I watched it, which I'm not going to be watching this again. Unless somebody pays me, I'm not going to watch this again.
I don't know if you could pay me.
Really?
I almost want to go to wherever these girls live and just look at them and go, "You're okay." Oh.
But one of the things that stood out to me, especially watching it in the second time, again, comparing and contrasting versus the Poughkeepsie tapes, were the silences. There,
absolutely.
wasn't it?
Yes.
The silences in this movie were so heavy. They were suffocating. Where when you had the bad guy Josh not speaking, where you had no audio whatsoever in some of this movie. No music, no nothing, no sound effects. It held such weight, and it was so good and made you so uncomfortable. It added so much to the tension and the discomfort.
This is the exact prime example of less is more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it was so much more.
I would argue this entire movie is a perfect example of less is more.
Yeah.
Where they didn't go too far with the teenage route of like teenage tropes.
Yeah.
Or like girly stuff. Or,
And I was worried that was going to happen at the very beginning when there was the rave or massive party or
yeah, there's a
whatever.
house party in the movie.
A house party, okay.
Yeah.
And it's at the very beginning, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, teen movie. Did you ever go to a party like this?
Yeah. I will say, doing it as an adult, way better.
Really?
Yeah. Because you're so unsure at this age. Like, you don't quite know what you like, what you don't like, what's fun, what's not.
Yeah.
Then you can go to a party and be like, yeah, I'm not going in the bathroom with you, G. Like, I know what goes on in there. We're not doing that. And then you can just go have your fun the way that you know you actually will have fun.
Yeah. It was not.
No. They didn't take that too far. They didn't take any of it far enough to be a cliche.
Yeah.
It was all still believable. And again, that's one reason why it fucked me up so much the first time I watched it, because I had friends that talked like that. I had friends that had said those kinds of things to me before, and we've had those conversations, and this is this is an amazing horror movie that is slept on.
Yeah.
Not enough people know about its accolades of how good of a horror movie this is.
I don't think it's slept on as much as it is. It is so powerful that it never gained traction.
Oh, you think it's just avoided?
I think it's avoided.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Because you're going to get people like,
yeah.
Okay, for example, you're the horror guy.
Yeah.
And before we watched this one, you asked me multiple times, are you sure you're okay with this?
Yeah.
I've seen this movie. I had to quit. And I'm like, man, he was 19 and he had to quit. This does not bode well for me and my psyche. I think that I don't even know if this would have had a big release or not, just because of the nature of the film.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine the amount of people that walked out, like as things started to get heavy, much less when it turns. Yeah, it just left the theater.
Yeah. The turning point when they showed the photos.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that happened in the theatrical releases.
Yeah.
I don't know how many theaters they released it to on its opening.
Yeah, we don't have any information,
Yeah.
logistical information like that.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's people walked out to the point where it doesn't get the traction
Yeah.
because it's such a hard movie to watch.
Yeah. And that was one reason why I wanted to include it, especially following the Poughkeepsie tapes, is because we've been working ourselves. Sorry, I'm watching.
No, you're fine. I know.
We've been working ourselves because he's not a horror fiend the way that I am. And so we've been working ourselves gradually into more extreme and heavier themes and better, more, I guess, traumatic movies that you would do. So this was kind of our first real toe dip into something that I knew from my own experience, which I could safely trust was going to be, like, for you, was going to be a hard time. It was going to be disturbing. It was going to be a rough experience to get through, very largely because it was so well done. And that's kind of where the artistic sense comes through, is in the sound effects, in the where they put even music or lack of music, where they have the cinematography, the camera angles, the way they did this movie, I would argue, was, in a horrific sense, an artistic masterpiece. Because it makes you so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's not...
We watched that an hour ago and I was still uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not fun. You're not going to walk away from this movie. If you're a decent human being, you're not going to walk away from this feeling okay. At all. That's the disclaimer. Like, it's just not the case. And that's part of why it's such a good movie. Because it takes you to those places and forces you to address these issues that aren't fun. They're not comfortable. They're not...
No, I picked the wrong week to quit doing heroin. This was so hard to watch.
Oh, man, yeah.
That from the guy who doesn't do much more than water on the rocks. Yeah.
But yeah. Well, do you have anything more? I mean, I feel like I've given its accolades plenty.
Yeah, you've done everything you can. As far as a rating goes.
Yeah.
This was difficult.
Yeah. If you agree with me, I might have a stroke.
What do you think? Give me your rating first.
For me?
Yeah.
Absolutely, this is a bloody good time.
Okay. Because I know how you rate.
Right.
It's only going to be a bloody good time if you feel disgusting and horrible and it's tapped into your primal emotional state and has made you feel awful. I know that that's how you rate a bloody good time.
Yeah, you've got to make me feel something.
Right. I have a different scale. Obviously. I can't say this is a waste of time.
Okay.
Because it's too well done to be that. I can't say it was a time. Because I don't feel like it was just a waste of time. It was just a moment. I am not going to watch this again.
Yeah.
Having said that.
Do we need a new bracket?
We do. For what it is, which is a movie that's there to bother you, disturb you, make you think, make you cringe, make you cry, make you hurt. It absolutely succeeds in all of that. I can't, on your scale, if I use your grading scale,
yeah,
I would give it a bloody good time because it is that painful. It's not a good time.
No.
because there's nothing. I mean, a good time to me is something that I'm going to watch again. The jump scares and those,
You're going to have fun with.
I'm going to have fun with. I'm
Yeah.
going to have fun with this movie.
Yeah.
I can't give it a bloody good time based on my ratings.
Sure.
I can't give it a rating based
Yeah.
on the way I do things. Defaulting to your scale, I can see where this is a bloody good time.
We're going to have to come up with a new ranking of just these.
This was a hard time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, this was a hard time for me.
Okay.
And that, yeah, that was a hard time. This was a hard time. It absolutely succeeded in what it intended to do.
Yeah, it did for both of us, and though I think the main difference is that's what I was looking for. That's what I look for when I want to watch a really dark horror movie.
Yeah.
And it's just not for you. Like, when you want a good horror movie, that's not what you want.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
you like Until Dawn, Train to Busan, like,
Yeah.
you watch it and you're like, that was great.
Yeah, that's
And-
how I want to walk out. That was a great movie. I want to walk out,
Yeah.
which is about where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
When you leave, I'm gonna go in my closet and cry. Call my children. I know it's late. Just say hi.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really like that addition for our ratings, yeah. For me, it is a bloody good time, and for the same reasons, it's a hard time for Mozart, because it is so incredibly well done. And if you look at the artistic aspects of it, they knew what they were doing so well in all these different ways, but it only makes it worse, is the thing. It's salt in the wound, right? Like,
it's wound upon wound.
Yeah.
Wound.
So, take this review as a warning. Not for the faint of heart.
No.
Covers very triggering topics.
Very difficult topics.
In very real ways.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for some real twisted horror movies, Megan is Missing is top tier, a bloody good time for me, of something that you will remember. I will put it that way. It will leave.
It's not that you're going to remember, it's that you can't forget it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And I just want to bleach my brain.
Yeah. There's a subreddit called iBleach. You're gonna want that after you watch this, where it's just puppies and kittens. They're rolling around and being goofy. You're gonna need that afterward, just in case you do watch this and then go watch that. But otherwise, I think that's about it for us.
Yeah, that's it for me. I can't go anymore. So
I'm really glad that you made it this far, man.
I'm Mozart the Man. He's Slydog. We appreciate you coming and watching the show.
We're on all social medias at ABGT Reviews.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual deal.
Yeah. Please give us more comments. We really like those.
Oh yeah, if you have any recommendations, like we're trying to like gradually get to more and more extreme stuff. So if you know about a movie that we don't, we'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, that's it. So,
But otherwise, y'all stay gorgeous, you little freaks, all right? We'll see you next time.
that one kicked my butt.
I knew it wasn't going to be easy for you, brother.
Golly, that one hurt.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sleep, but oh well.
Yeah.